Hello and welcome, my beautiful Pisces. This is your weekly forecast for November the 27th to the December the 3rd. I can't believe I'm saying that already. November, where did it go? We said the same thing about October. You know, one month just seems to be running into the next, but this is going to be a busy month. I have a feeling for you Pisces from here on through to the end of the year. So let's see what we have here for your first card. You've got the card of struggle, the Nine of Wands, but sticking to your guns. Again, struggle. Then Five of Swords. Some of you might be going through some personal issues. The King of Wands, maintaining your stability, your balance, and staying focused. Coming in next, you have, oh, I like this, Pisces. Finally, some good news. The Wheel of Fortune. And let's see what we have coming in with that. We have the World. Oh, finally, some really good cards here. So coming in with this, let's see what else we have to add in addition to this reading, my beautiful Pisces. And it looks like we're upside down, so we need to fix this. Here we go. Let's fix this. Sorry, guys. I didn't see that till now. That's much better. You get to see the cards, and they're upright. So coming in next, let's see what we have here for you, my beautiful Pisces. Okay, coming in with the Nine of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles. Coming in next, you have the card of balance again, the Eight of Cups. Coming in next, we have teamwork here with the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, these are starting to level out quite nicely. And then we have this card of the Six of Cups, maybe getting together with somebody or feeling nostalgic about the past. Coming in, let's see what we have for our download message, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces. My mermaids and my mermen, my sea sponges. Thank you, Spirit. Be kind to yourself. Okay. Let's see what our oracle message is, our energy. Whoops. This deck is so new. It's very, very slippery. Okay. One card, please, Spirit. One card. Thank you. What have they given us? They've given us the great big love. So, all right, let's see what we've got this week. So starting off with our download message, Pisces, we have been given be kind to yourself. So you might be pushing yourself very hard. You might be going through some emotional issues here that is stressing you out. And, you know, whether they're personal issues going on in your home life, your relationships, or whether they're situations in your workplace, your career, or if, whatever they are, Pisces, you need to be kind to yourself. This is the time, this particular week, where you step back, you breathe in, you breathe out, and you don't allow the stress of these situations to take over your beautiful demeanor and your personality, eating up your energy level. So cast it aside and say, what can I do to make this better? So maybe you're going to do, you know, less work. Maybe you're going to make out better use of your time management, making out to-do lists, you know, treating yourself to something. Maybe it's time you went out and you had lunch or dinner with a friend or someone you care about. Maybe it's time to take a day off, a mental health day, as they say, to be kind to yourself. But Pisces, if nothing more, pour that bath at the end of the day, throw your lavender oil in it and your salts, and get in there with your candles and your beautiful meditative music. And Pisces, you're going to find how that will de-stress you, because water is our healing element for sure. Now we've got the great big love coming in next. Love it. So this is about, you know, love without conditions, right? This can be romantic love and how that experience can change us. Deep and profound harmonious connections with soulmates. So we may be, you know, having a connection with our partners or meeting somebody new and sharing our emotions, because love heals all wounds and begins all life. It sustains us when we are starving for grace, when we stumble and fall, and when we lose sight of our purpose and fall prey to the limited perspective of our ego. Now is the time to fall in love and call in the awareness of the great big love that made you and made me, which is ever pulsing through our veins. So there could be a heightened sense of awareness in the beginning stages of a relationship right now, when nothing else matters but who's in front of us. And we may see them and see ourselves in them. And we may move in sync with this beautiful energy with our hearts. We need to surrender to the magic we share and engage in a harmonious situation with someone. Today, we need to invite love with a capital L into our lives. We will be amazed, and our very questions that we have about love may be changed as a result. Love is the strength that we need today, the lens we must look through to find the truth and our way. Love is the way and the only answer. So I think, Pisces, we have to step up here and love ourselves today and be very, very kind to ourselves today in the process. Doing something for yourself, realizing you're worthy of this little kindness that you're bestowing on yourself. Whatever this little situation is going to bring to you in harmony, happiness, and kindness, you need to do that. But it all comes down to loving ourselves and realizing that it's okay to treat ourselves kindly and to be good to ourselves today. So great big love could be somebody coming in, but it can also be loving yourself more than you realize today, this particular week, and especially. So you could have been stressed out this week. You could have been dealing with struggles and challenges this week. And you realize that you come to that realization and you realize that you're going to move on and not allow this to take you over. Now, your first card's coming in is the Nine of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. And you could have been struggling with something here, Pisces, and often it could be finances and money. And there's times where you kind of get frustrated and you throw your hands over your head and you go, well, I don't know what else I can do. This is it. I mean, I'm done. But this card says no. This is what's going to win the day. The Nine of Wands says persevere, find new options and opportunities to go forward, to change those things that are challenging you. Never, ever giving up. You need to protect what you've created, my beautiful Pisces, and know that if you nurture it and you don't give in to the struggles, you're going to find that that's what's going to get you through. The Page of Pentacles says you shouldn't worry about money because the Page of Pentacles is good news, and often it's good news to do with finances coming in. You could also be thinking of ways of changing things to make money for yourself, Pisces, whether you're taking a course to add a credit or a degree or some form of study that you've taken, a gift, a craft. You are able now perhaps to put that on your resume to level you up. You could be hearing about good news to do with money. It could be a windfall. It could be a remittance check. It could be a refund. It could be a raise. It could be many things, Pisces. But be prepared to hear good news about finances. And now you can stop struggling and and start realizing that you need to protect what you've achieved and what you've worked hard for. The Five of Swords says, you know what, Pisces, don't get caught up in no-win situations. Don't allow yourself to get dragged down that rabbit hole of other people's drama. You may be called in to have to struggle with something like that, where you could win the war but lose the battle. And often when we go into battle mode, you've heard me say this 1,000 times, there will be sacrifices, there will be losses, and there will be consequences. So, and risks. So today, this week, Pisces, if you're drawn into someone else's drama, try to be kind to yourself and not get yourself sucked down that rabbit hole, because Pisces, you want to help and heal the world. But there comes a time where it's going to get to you. It's going to stress you out and deplete you of your beautiful energy. You're going to move away from a situation here, Pisces, that might be challenging to you. Maybe it's just changing your mindset, saying, I'm not going to let things stress me out this week. I'm not going to get caught up in other people's drama or their battle. Not my trouble, not my monkeys, right? So you're going to realize that you love yourself enough here, Pisces, to know that it isn't going to work out to your benefit. You're leaving a situation, you're not going back to a situation that wasn't working for you. This is the card of balance, and you're in the process of planning things that are going to make things better for you this week. So don't be afraid to do that. There is light at the end of the path here. on your journey, but you're still in the beginning stages of making some changes for yourself. Maybe it's just looking at your life and saying, I don't need to stress anymore. I need to be kind to myself. I need to realize that I'm worthy of loving myself more, and taking a stand and drawing a line in the sand and saying, no, not going to do that. I'm not going back here to this situation. Whatever the situation is, Pisces, if it was an unfulfilling relationship, an unfulfilling job, the end of a situation, you're now planning to go in a new one, and you don't have to go back to this spot anymore. But be careful with who you're wanting to get involved in here, because people will prey on your goodwill, your good humor, and your kindness. Pisces, in the center position, yeah, you're going to stay focused. This is the King of Wands. You're going bigger. You're going home, and you're working with the right people. And you're finding out that along the way, sometimes you have to let people go that aren't enriching our lives, that aren't caring enough about us and who we are, because it's a 50-50 situation in any relationship, and that includes friendship. And if you're doing all the work, Pisces, and you're doing all the investing of your time and getting no return for it, you need to find your better team, your better tribe. And you will be working hard on your goals here. I think you're going to be working with better people. I think your job and your career may be coming into precedence here, where you're going to be working with people who are going to have the same goals, and people who are going to, be able to step up and support you as you do them. Pisces, you have great articulate way of speaking to people, and don't be afraid to stand on your platform to do that. I think that you're going to be able to convey information back and forth with your team of people around you, your soul pod, and together you're building a great team. Teamwork is dream work, and you're staying focused on the situation. You might have been making a lot of changes, as we've talked about in recent readings in the past, but Pisces, you're staying focused now. I think you've had that clear sight line, that third eye opening, that aha epiphany moment, where you're saying, you know what, I'm going to stay on my course here on the changes that I've made up to this point and keep moving forward. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to allow myself to worry about these situations. As I move forward, it's going to work out. Now, of course, it's going to work out when we get the Wheel of Fortune karmically being given good energy here. I see it as good energy because we have the Nine of Pentacles with it. This is the Wheel of Fortune, can go one way or the other, but this is definitely spinning in your good luck direction. Keep your eyes and options open as you move through these changes and you stay on course, but you're going to see that there will be new offers, new opportunities. You're going to be looking at things from a different and wider and higher perspective. And that means you're going to be open to things that might not be what you're used to. So I always say you're walking in your garden of abundance when this Nine of Pentacles comes up. Now, also, the Nine of Pentacles, it's indicative of success in entrepreneurship and in self-employment. So things are going to be turning out great for you. The Wheel of Fortune's coming in. You're staying focused. You're not going to get caught up in the past battles you've dealt with. However, we do have another one coming in here, which is reminiscing or connecting with past energy or someone. But Pisces, I see good luck here. I see an increase in money. I see you're working with a good team of people or your soul pod around you, realizing that you had to make changes to move forward and you didn't give up. You're staying focused, and now you're finding that things are starting to pay the rewards to you. You're seeing the return for the effort that you're making. Now, in your final row, you've got the world, and you've got the Six of Cups. So this is a new cycle. Ends of old cycles, beginnings of new cycles, full circle. You're able now to continue moving forward in the direction that you want to go. So you could also be traveling. The wheel here says you could be planning a trip to travel, and maybe you're going to want to go on a world trip, which means you could be going overseas. You could be going to different countries like that. So some of you could be doing that as well. But I do think that you could be in connection as well with someone here who's on the other side of the world. You have the Six of Cups, and you could be connecting with someone on an international level, whether it's on a personal issue, or a business one. Now, sometimes this is indicative of just reminiscing and romanticizing up in our head and thinking about our childhood and schools and who we chummed with or past relationships. But I think you're going to actually actually be connecting with someone. Now you could be doing it on social media, such as the likes, if you will, of being able to do that. So you could be, maybe you're going to be connecting with them and you'll be able to do Skypes and Zooms and Messenger, Facebook Messenger perhaps, to do these things where you have audio and visual. There's many platforms, but however, Pisces, you may be connecting with someone here. And I do think that it could be somebody who's overseas or lives at a distance in a different area of our world here. You could also be connecting with them for closure. There may have been a situation where you guys had left things kind of unresolved. You could be resolving them now. You could have maybe known them many years ago, and all of a sudden now you've returned. You're both adults. You're mature now, and you can sit and enjoy the company and laugh about the past. But it can be closure with somebody. They could be bringing you closure in the form of an apology, an explanation, or you could be doing the same. Now, often this has to do with maybe you could be, entertaining children, because these are very young, and sometimes this card is indicative of entertaining or being around children right now. And when we do that, we tap into our own inner child where we can have laughter and enjoyment. So you could be doing that as well. So it could be a good connection with someone here that you could be connecting with from your past. Well, this was a long weekly one, but apparently my guides and spirit wanted me to tell you these messages, and I go with them. So Pisces, always know, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And I continue to send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful mermaids and mermen.